TT, just like TT. Tell me, would you be my babe? Hey, it's your girl Bri, and in this video I am going to show you how to recreate one of the skirts that Twice was wearing in their Let's Dance version of TT. I know it has been a moment since we've seen each other, since we've interacted, since I put a tutorial on here. I am truly sorry from the deepest pits of my soul. I am sorry. Life just got the best of me, but I'm back with a new tutorial, and this tutorial was requested. Yes, it was requested. It was requested by one of my viewers, and she wanted me to recreate one of the uneven skirts that Twice was wearing in their Let's Dance version of TT. I feel like I always have to you always have to do this when you say TT. Like, if you don't, you're not a true Twice fan. Like, that is fact. Like, if you don't do this when you say TT, I know that you're not a true fan. I know that you're not a true fan. But anyway, I'm decided, because, you know, it has been a moment since I've done a tutorial, that I would make this video a two-part video. And so in this video, I am going to be recreating the skirt that Jihyo wore in the Let's Dance video, and in part 2 I will be recreating the skirt that Jungyoung wore in the video. So yeah, stick around for part 2. That will be a whole separate other video coming out next week. And the easiest way that you can stay in tune and check out part 2 is to subscribe. Yes, hit the subscribe button for all the videos that I will be having, because I promise you, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. I won't go away for so long. I promise. I promise. All right, I'll check in with you guys at the end of this tutorial.
Using a skirt that I already owned, that was the length that I liked and the fit that I liked, I created a pattern for this skirt, and I cut out one front piece and then I cut out 2 back pieces, because we want our closure to run up the center back of our back side. So to begin work on this, we are going to create a dart, and there should be a 1-inch dart on each backside panel. And how you create a dart is one side should be a straight line, and then the other side should be at the angle to meet that straight line, so it's a little triangle. And then using a straight stitch, you're just going to sew that up. Now we're going to measure our zipper, because this is very important for our closure. Putting our back pieces right sides together, we're going to start pinning those to one another. We want to mark out how long our zipper was, because anything above the pin is going to be stitched down using a basting stitch, because we are going to undo that later. And then anything below the pin is going to be a tighter stitch, because that is what we want to keep secure, and that is what we are going to want to keep intact. Lay open the seam, and then we're going to pin down our zipper on both sides, and using a straight stitch attach our zipper to the inside of the seam, making sure to go down one side, across, and then up the other side. Taking our seam ripper, we are going to unpick that basting stitch that we did earlier, making sure to go carefully and slowly so we don't catch any of our fabric and accidentally tear it. Then once that's done, you should have a working zipper. Our back piece is complete. Now, placing our front piece and our back piece right sides together, we're going to sew up the sides and we're just going to stitch 1/2 inch. I decided against a waistband for this tutorial. It just seemed frivolous and I honestly just didn't feel like doing it. So instead, to finish off the waist, I am going to fold the fabric under 1/2 inch and then top stitch the fabric down all the way around. Before you start marking or doing anything, make sure that your skirt is inside out, so the wrong side is on the outside, because you want to sketch everything on the wrong side. You don't want to do it on the outside. That would be so bad. Anyway, this part takes a little bit more concentration and a little bit more time, and you can definitely change the steepness of your unevenness. It's truly up to you, but I wanted my steepness or my unevenness to be 3.5 inches, so I marked 4 inches and then I cut 1/2 inch away from the line that I marked, and it's just a little rectangle that you're cutting out. Then when you get to the corners, you're going to cut at a diagonal so that it's easy to fold up the fabric and create a nice hem. And then you're going to use a straight stitch and stitch that hem on down. So the extra fabric that we were just cutting away, we're going to cut that completely off, and we're going to hem that side up really nicely so it's nice and even and flush with our side seam. And then straight stitch that little puppy hem down. So it's nice and hemmed, our side is hemmed nicely. Now we're just going to hem the rest of our skirt. So you're going to turn up 1/2 inch and use a straight stitch and hem all the way around.
Well, that's it. I hope it was pretty simple. I think it's really simple, and I did do a twice tutorial before. Yeah, it was another uneven skirt, but I'm really proud of, like, I was proud of that skirt that I recreated, but I am even more proud of this skirt that I did because I just feel like it's so beautiful and it turned out really well. Like I said, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you didn't do it earlier. I mean, come on. You know you wanna do it. Subscribe. I'll wait. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram. This skirt will be making an appearance up on there. Yeah, so you can see more of it. And of course, if you want to interact with me more, follow me on my Instagram. It is just at YaGirlBri. That's 2 Bris. Yeah, that's about it. Alright. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, y'all.